All right, everybody. This is our recap for the break on blowout cards at www.blowoutcards.com. We hit 5 printing plates in our first 12 boxes. We hit Bud Norris for the Astros, Chris Narveson for the Brewers, Victor Martinez for the Tigers, Alexi Ramirez for the White Sox, and Josh Willingham for the Twins. And so those are all one of one. We hit 3 autos. We were shorted 3 hits. Let me see if that's right. Yeah, we were shorted 3 hits. Angel Pagan, Freddie Freeman, and Chad Billingsley. So Dodgers, Braves, and Giants on the autos. And then for the relics, we've got Nelson Cruz, Rangers, Josh Hamilton, Rangers, Carlos Santana, Cleveland, Longoria for the Rays, Donnie Baseball for the Yankees, that's cool, and Brandon Beachy for the Braves. So a lot of Texas and Braves hits there. And then speaking of Texas and the Cubs, check this out. We hit 5 of these. So almost we hit 10 plates and platinum, right? 5 plates, 5 platinum. So 10 in 12 boxes. That's pretty good. Mike Napoli, 1 of 5. Brian LaHare, he's a Cub. Check out how many of these the Cubs hit. 2 of 5. Alfonso Soriano, Cub, 1 of 5. And Carlos Marmol, Cubs, 1 of 5. 3 platinums for the Cubs. And then Jerry Sands, 1 of 5. So there's 30 teams, right? 30 teams, 5 platinums, 3 of them go to the Cubs. What are you gonna do? All right, and then I pulled out the Trout and the Harper and the Darvish. All right, but I could have missed some because I was going through them pretty quick. But in the last break that I did, you got 4 or 5 of these guys. All right, but you should have at least 3 of every card. All right, so you might not get 4 or 5, but that's what we hit last time. So on the Harper, we hit 5 Harper. The last I looked, they were going for around 30 each. They might not be that high. Obviously, it starts to go down a little bit. They started out at 50, so the Trout, 5 Trout, so that's pretty good, and 4 Yu Darvish. So we did really good on all of those. All right, now I'm going to show you the gold. Now the gold are all numbered to 61. Look how many we hit. In 12 boxes, we hit that many gold, and in the first box, we only hit 1. So if I take 1 card off, right? Take 1 card off, we hit this many gold in 11 boxes. But anyway, all right, moving on. I don't know what happened with that first box or why we're missing so many hits, but we'll let Tops know. Cubs, Dolis. Reds, Cairo. Padres, Cameron. Cubs, Wood. The A's, Derek Barton. Pirates, Neil Walker. Padres, Matt Latos Intolerant. Dodgers, Fedorowicz, whatever. Astros, Brett Myers. Prince Fielder. You see a lot of these on the gold. They have this, that's just the way they were, guys. They're just, the gold have a bad corner for some reason. It's not really bent, it's not creased or soft, it's just, whatever. Prince Fielder, Ryan Hannigan, Alex Leedy, Juan Uribe, Starlin Castro. Then not all of them are that way because this Castro is perfect. Clippard, Molina, Mark Reynolds, Jose Valverde, Chris Parmelee, Brad Peacock, Placido Polanco, Jacob Turner. A lot of these are perfect too, so it just seemed like a few in a row. James Shields, Josh Tomlin, Scott Hairston, Vance Worley, Michael Pineda, Jose Contreras, Houston Street, Juan Rivera, Martin Prado, Brian McCann, Drew Pomeranz, Nelson Cruz, D. Gordon, Alexi Ramirez, Wade Davis, Adam Lind, Joe Mauer, I Hate You Burn in Hell, Manny Ramirez, Lyle Overbay, Elvis Andrews, and that's actually a 1 of 61, so Matt Holliday, Glenn Perkins, David Freese, Johnny Peralta, Alexi Ramirez, Justin Verlander, Jared Parker, Mike Adams, Jose Tabata, and J.P. Arancibia. So those are our golds, guys. We hit a ton. Actually, you know what? How many did we hit? Let me see. We hit 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 52. And remember, the first box only had 1. So we hit 4, almost 5 a box. All right, guys. So thanks for watching the recap, and I'll talk to you later.